So this is a GRE question dealing with quadratics with roots, and it's classified as a hard problem, and I can definitely explain why. So let's get started. The question is y minus 13 square root of y plus 36 is equal to 0. And you are being asked to find all possible values of y that satisfy this equation. So at first glance, it's obvious that it's a more complicated quadratic, because typically you'll see y squared or x squared. Now, what will clue you in as to how to simplify this problem is the second term. The second term includes the square root of y. So if you remember, square root of y times the square root of y will give you y. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to look at this just like a basic quadratic, ignoring the fact that you don't have a y squared because it's going to work itself out. So we identify the signs before the b term and the c term so that the c term helps us identify that your signs are going to be the same. So you know it's either going to be plus plus or minus minus. The b term is a negative, so we know it's going to be minus minus. Now, the only way for us to get a y term in the beginning is if our y's look like this. So we have square root of y times square root of y, and that would give us a y term. So now we're looking for the factors of 36 that, when added together, give us negative 13 square root of y. So factors of 36. 1, 36, 3, 12, 4, 9, 6, 6, 2, and 18, right? Those are the ones you should be thinking of. So 9 and 4 would give us 13, so that's what we're going to do. So we've got 9 and 4. So if we were just to do a quick FOIL, our first term would give us the y, our second term, or our outer term, would give us 4 square root of y. Our inner term would give us 9 square root of y, and mind you, both of those are negative, which when added together would give us the negative 13 square root of y, and then our last term would give us positive 36, so we're good to go here. Now remember, this is equal to 0. So now we're going to set both of these terms equal to 0 to solve. So here we have square root of y, this is such a tongue twister here, minus 9 is equal to 0. So we're going to add our 9 to both sides. That cancels out the 9 on this side. That leaves us with square root y is equal to 9. So then we can go ahead and square both sides, leaving us with y being equal to 81. Now if we do that for our second factor, we get square root y minus 4 is equal to 0. We add our 4 to both sides. That cancels out the 4 on the left, leaving us with square root y is equal to 4. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to square both sides, or essentially we're going to square the entire problem. So we get y is equal to 16. So the answer to this problem, all of the factors of y that satisfy the equation, are y equaling 16 or 81.